Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. We are back with our Talk with Terry Tuesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. I know a lot of people came down with Omicron, and hopefully, you were not one of them. If you were, I'm hoping you were better. Um, Hopefully, if you guys had a chance to actually see our For Your Health program that we did last Friday. We went a lot longer than what we normally do because we had a lot of questions regarding COVID. We had a special guest on that program. So tune into those programs the first Friday of the month. There may be some time changes, but we'll definitely keep you updated. But it will still always be the first Friday of every month. So, welcome back to the aesthetics portions. Let me just kind of do some housekeeping. Um, I am Dr. Scott-Terry. I am the medical director and owner of Allure Laser and Med Spa. We are located at 7062 West 183rd Street in Tinley Park. Of course, all the things I always forget. If you have not already, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and YouTube, subscribe to our, no, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I have the paper in front of me. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, listen to our podcast on Spotify and Anchor.fm, and please share this broadcast. So, we're getting into the first Talk with Terry Tuesday of the year. We are featuring laser products and services that we offer. I'll also give you some updates on the spa relocation after we're done going over the laser. This month, we are focusing on laser hair removal because it will become warm again in Chicago. And you're going to wear those shorts. The mask hopefully will be one day going away, or at least being able to wear it less. So if you've got a mustache or chin hair and you want that to be gone, this is the time to start working on it. What I always tell people is that with any laser device, I don't care what it has to see a color. So don't wait till it starts to turn gray. Can't see the color. So laser hair removal is one thing we're going to be talking about today. Laser Genesis is another device. And this is actually the Laser Genesis. This is what we actually do to help treat your pores. So if you have larger pores, if you have acne outbreaks, if you just want anti-aging and rejuvenation of the skin, this is almost like a lunchtime laser. There's no downtime. It actually feels great doing it because it's a heat source and it feels good, but it also helps rejuvenate the skin. And then we also do small veins. So if you've got like spider veins that you just hate, you want to get rid of, this will also help to treat that. So let's talk about the spa relocation, and then we'll go back to all the different treatments for the laser. We are doing great. We are shooting for, okay, these are my fingers, and this is my hands. All of those combined. We are shooting hopefully for a grand opening in March. We will definitely keep you updated. My builder they've been great. We are almost at the point where we will be closing walls. And once we start closing walls, then that's just all cosmetics after that. So we are almost there at that point, probably within less than a week. So we're moving along. Everyone's getting excited. I know I am. We are looking forward to this wellness center. It won't just be about the cosmetics. We are trying to bring lots of different tools and services in that will help the whole person. So my medical office will be there, the fitness center will be there, a yoga studio will be there. We are looking into mental health professionals that we can kind of bring in, dietitians. We want to treat the whole person. So that is what we are aiming for. We're looking forward to it. People are excited about it. I'm excited about it. So stay tuned. Hopefully, by the next update, hopefully we'll be moving our stuff across the street. But we'll definitely, and Kathy does a fabulous job. We'll keep you guys updated on our progress and where we are. So stay tuned to kind of see where we are in our process. I'm not, okay. So let's talk about, hi Donna. I'm sorry. I'm looking up, but she wants me to look down. I can only look in one place. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Donna we're going to try to see if Donna's free to come maybe join us. Hi Diana. Thank you for your comment. I'm glad. Hopefully these are educational as well. So let's dive into a little bit of what we're going to be talking about. So this is the laser genesis. This is the handpiece that we use. I'm going to turn it on just because I'm not going to look at it. But what happens is that this is a device that actually will treat the tissue. It will help with the pores. It helps with rejuvenating the skin. I might even have her do one on me on Wednesday. We'll see. If we do, we'll videotape it and we'll either go live and let you see what the procedure is like. It is something that is very easy to do. It takes about 30 minutes to do it. People love it. It really does help the texture of your skin. So acne patients who keep getting acne, so this will also kind of help with the acne scars that you may have because it is rejuvenating the skin. But this is the laser genesis. Like I said, we can do this on any skin type. It is not something that will require any downtime at all. If you're on a retin-A, we would like you not to be on the retin-A for about 7 days prior to having this procedure. But other than that, there's really no restrictions. But this is a really, really good laser kind of lunchtime 30-minute facial that really, really does help improve your skin and everything else that's associated with it. This is the Limelight. I'm not going to fire this one up because the Limelight emits a bright light. What this does, this is more like an IPL. For those who are unfamiliar with that, this will actually penetrate into the skin, treat pigments. So after the winter, we've kind of been cooped up, we'll be cooped up for the next month or so. This is what we use to get rid of sunspots. So if you have a lot of sunspots because you were in Florida a lot because you couldn't be here, or you were in Arizona and you have a lot of sunspots, this is the treatment that we use to actually treat sunspots. It works great. It will darken those sunspots first, and then they kind of flake off. So this is a great treatment. You can do it anywhere on the body. So you can do it on the face, you can do it on the chest, on the hands, anywhere that you have sunspots that you do not like, this will treat it. There's also, just by changing the settings on this handpiece, I can also treat little small vascular areas. Not large ropey veins, but small spider veins, whether or not it is on the face or on the hands or on the legs and thighs. We can treat spider veins using this device. If you are having large veins, then you probably need to see a vein specialist because sometimes you have to actually inject those and do a different type of laser that is deeper, that will treat a much longer vein. I'm talking about a vein that runs almost the entire length of your leg. So what else are we doing? So laser hair removal. I don't have the device in here, But we do have a new one. It's a soprano. This one is a much easier laser to tolerate, so it's a lot quicker. It's more motion versus, we're in constant motion when we're using that device versus zap, zap, zap. We don't have to cool with that device because it is meant to work there's constant wavelengths that's constantly going. That's why we're in constant motion when we're doing the laser hair removal for that device. It's about a third of the time, but it is also much much more comfortable than prior lasers. Yes, that treatment can be done on any skin type as well. I always tell people when you're doing laser hair removal, no one treatment is going to treat the hair because it grows in different hair phases and hair stages. So I tell people don't expect to go somewhere and do one treatment and that takes care of it. It doesn't work like that. We have to hit the hairs in each phase of the cycle. So most people will do between 3 to 6 treatments, and we usually do them 6 to 8 weeks apart. If you are coming in for a laser consultation and you want to do a treatment that day, do not pluck and do not wax at least 2 weeks before that. And the reason is because if you pluck the hair from the root, then the device doesn't see the hair. And you have to be able to see the dark follicle below. You can shave, and we actually have people shave the day before they're actually going to come in for a treatment. It is just because we still want the follicle to be present below the skin, but we don't want to give you an expensive shave. So we want you to shave, like I said, 1 or 2 days before you actually come in. So I don't know if there's any more questions. Okay.
Yes, on Instagram,
Okay.
Tip Noor said, infrared sauna, pretty please.
It's funny you say that. I am actually considering adding one next to our yoga room. So we'll see how that goes. I'm talking to my builder now. We'll try to see if we can figure that out before the opening. If it's not before the opening, we may end up adding it at some point. But yes, I like the sauna too. It actually helps to release toxins, which I feel great after I do a sauna. So that is something that we are looking at incorporating into the spot. That's so weird because I actually thought about that this week. So thank you.
She said, yes.
Yay! We'll all be in there sweating together. Well, COVID safe, but okay. Any other questions?
Yes.
And please, if there are things that you would like to see, at the new location, at the wellness center, let us know. If it is something that is feasible that we can do, that is certainly something, because this is for all of us. I am building this so that we as a community are able to go to one spot. We don't have to go over here to get that service and come over here to get that service. I want us to be able to be healthier in 2020. And that includes me as well. I will be at those fitness appointments just like everybody else. Maybe not at the same time because I'll be working at the other times. But if there are services that you would like to see, let us know. Send us an Instagram or message us. Let us know. And like I said, if it's something that is feasible, that a large portion of the community, needs or really desires, that may be something that we may be able to add to the center. Any other questions? Okay.
Doctor, can you read the questions aloud? Those on Instagram.
So Donna asked, can I share more information about the fitness and yoga studio? Will it be membership based or pay per session? It will be both. Because we have so many other services that we will be offering, well, let's start with the yoga. We are trying to also do hot yoga, regular yoga. We will have sessions for that. And we haven't worked out completely everything. But yes, you'll be able to pay per session, but you'll also be able to do memberships. Now, with the memberships will probably come with other services that you may be able to add to the fitness membership. We'll have massages that we're going to be doing at the Wellness Center as well. So we'll be doing IV Infusion Center. So that may be something that someone who has a fitness membership may want to add, because you may be able to get some of those other services at a significantly reduced rate. So yes, there will be membership and there will be pay per session as well. We are actually looking for different instructors. So if you know someone who is great and they love fitness, they love yoga, have them give us a call. The number here is 708-864-4988. We are actually opening up everything in the next week or so, where we are interviewing for different roles. We are looking for private trainers, because we will have some private trainers that will have sessions. We will be doing classes at the fitness center and yoga studio as well, but there will be private trainers as well. Thank you, Donna, for that question.
Tip Nor, again on Instagram, asks, can your Sunspot laser work on under eye circles?
No. It's a different type of pigmentation that is under eye. And you have to be careful when you are that close to your eye, to your pigment, because we don't want to cause any damage. If it is sunspots, that's a little different than treating under eye darkness. There are other things that we do for under eye darkness. One of it is there's something called carboxy therapy treatment. Sometimes that will treat. We also have different products that we use to help decrease the pigmentation. A lot of times it's genetic, so it can be a little harder sometimes to treat it, but we can do different things to brighten the area. Thank you for that question. That was a good question. Now, it depends on what you're asking for. So Pamela Stalling asked, is it uncomfortable? So laser genesis is not uncomfortable. It actually feels really good. The laser hair removal, I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. It is, if it starts to get a little warm, you just tell us, and then we cool it in between that time. So before we got the Soprano, the new device, yes, it was a little bit more uncomfortable because it was zaps. But we had a cooling device that we would use to kind of decrease some of that. So the device that we have now, the Alma Soprano, it is not uncomfortable to use that device. And like I said, it's much quicker. As far as the vascular can be a little uncomfortable. Usually, and we don't want to numb you, because we want to be able to make sure that it is not too much energy going in. We do have a cooling device that we use when we're doing vascular. And the vasculars are usually pretty quick, but there is a little sting to the vascular. You're not in here screaming, but we do make it as comfortable as possible if we're doing small vessels. But the others are not. The Limelight, which deals with sunspots, it's not uncomfortable. It's weird because there's a big bright light. We put glasses on you, but even beyond those glasses, you can still see the light even with your eyes closed. So that's the one thing I would say about the Limelight. But no, they're not uncomfortable, except for the vascular. It's a little uncomfortable. Thank you, Pam. So Pam asked, will we offer waxing of the eyebrows? So Pam, I'll let you in on, well, I guess it's not a secret. So our esthetician that did the waxing is back. So for people who've been here so Georgia does waxing, and she's fantastic at it. She also does the microblading and all of that as well. We are doing waxing, but we're doing it for people who are coming in for other services. And it was just because we became so busy with the other things that the eyebrow waxing appointments that kind of took up a lot of the time. But so if she's doing a service, we can add that on as an add-on. But just at this point, we're not doing routine eyebrow waxing. We may, when we move over to the new location, we'll kind of keep you guys updated with that. But yes, we are able to wax any part of your body if you want it waxed. And that includes eyebrows, underarms, legs. We can do the waxing. Once again, it's more of an add-on at this point. Thank you for that question. Hi, Valerie. Hello. Keep following us so we can kind of keep you updated with everything. Kim Simmons has great news. Congratulations. Thank you, Kim. It's been a long journey. It's been a little tiring. I'm going to look fabulous when I move over there. Right now, I'm just tired. So, in between the two medical practices, so the spa, the office, the build out, the kids, the husband, the dogs, I'm a little tired. But I'll look fabulous when I move over there because we'll all be in one spot and it'll be a little easier for you all as well. You don't have to go to different locations to get blood drawn and B12 shots. You can get it all at one spot. Do we have any other questions out there? Okay. So once again, just to kind of update, we are, at this point, we're planning for a mid-March grand opening. Hopefully, weather permitting, it'll be an indoor, outdoor grand opening because we have the space to do it. So, and we want this to be fabulous. We want the community and the communities around this area to know all the services that will be offered because there will be a lot of services. The goal has always been to make people better inside and outside and healthier. That has always been the goal from the very beginning. So we are excited about all of this. Remember, and we do have a special on all of the laser treatments that we discussed. I don't know, what is the special? Is it 15? I think it's 15%. I think it's 15% off, but I'm pretty sure it's 15% off of all laser treatments. That includes the laser genesis, that includes the Limelight for the sunspots, that includes the hair removal, and that includes the vascular aspect. Everything is 15% off. But I thank you guys for following us, for praying for us, for wishing us well. We are excited as all of the staff are excited. It's been a long journey, but it has been well worth it. And we look forward to providing all of those services for you. But yes, the infrared, we think alike. And we're going to look into that. And like I said, we're talking about it now with my contractor to see if that is something that we can add. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back again next month, the second Tuesday of each month at 1 o'clock. And once again, as far as the health forum that we do, we're going to be doing those on Fridays. Right now it's at 2 o'clock, but we may be changing that to a later time just to give people a little bit more time to tune in. And that's with Dr. Clark White. It's the first Friday of every month. Once again, the next one is going to be February 4th. Right now it's at 2 o'clock. We'll keep you updated if we change the time. But right now the time is at 2 o'clock, but we may move it a little later just to give people, and it's Friday. So just to give people a little bit more time to tune in. So if they have questions about the topic that we're going to be discussing, you'll be able to get all your questions asked. Okay, awesome. Okay, you guys, so we'll see you next month. We'll keep you posted about what's going on at the spa, and then we'll go from there. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.